4 more years in the White House. One of the most vital issues in this election is the subject of refugees. You know it. You know it perhaps better than almost anybody. Lots of luck. You having a good time with your refugees? That's good. We want to have Omar. Yeah, he said Omar. That's a beauty. How the hell did she win the election? How did she win? It's unbelievable. Every family in Minnesota needs to know about Sleepy Joe Biden's extreme plan to flood your state with an influx of refugees from Somalia, from other places all over the planet. Well, that's what's happened. And you like Omar a lot, don't you? Biden has promised a 700% increase in the manifesto with Bernie, right? A 700% increase in the importation of refugees from the most dangerous places in the world, including Yemen, Syria, and Somalia. Congratulations, Minnesota. A 700% increase. Good luck, Minnesota. Enjoy yourselves. Because if I'm not here, if I don't win, I don't know where I'm going to be, but maybe I'll come over to see Mike. I'll come and see Mike. Your state will be overrun and destroyed if Biden and the radical left win. That's what's going to happen. I've been watching it for years. They haven't treated you right. They have not treated Minnesota right. Thank you. I'll tell you, these hangers are great. Remember this, it's a friendly protest. Please remember, this is not a rally. You're not allowed to have political rallies of any kind. You're not allowed to go to church. You're not allowed to do anything. The only thing you're allowed to do is run wild through the streets, burn down storefronts, blow up stores, and kill people, because that's considered a protest, and that they allow you to have. You don't have to wear masks at protests. So I said, you know, we can't have a rally. The most we can have is 10 people. But why don't we just go to a protest? Because this is a protest. It's a protest against stupidity. And speaking about stupidity, Sleepy Joe will turn Minnesota into a refugee camp. Think of it, 700% increase. So you're not happy now? Look at that guy over there. He's not too thrilled when he hears this. 700% increase is what they have in the manifesto. Now, maybe they don't honor it, but I would say they'll go substantially higher than that number. Biden will overwhelm your children's schools, overcrowd their classrooms, and inundate your hospitals. That's what'll happen. Biden has even pledged to terminate our travel ban, jihadist regions. They've already been doing that to you, haven't they? Opening the floodgates to radical Islamic terrorists. My administration's keeping terrorists, extremists, and criminals the hell out of our country. We don't want them. We don't want them. We got enough of them. We've got enough of them. Just today, we deported, as you know very well, dozens of Somali nationals charged or convicted with very grave crimes, including rape, assault, robbery, terrorism, and murder, of course. These hardened criminals are back in their country where they can do all the complaining they want.
Thank you.
And the children are much safer as a result. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you.
Thank you. Get him out.
If
Get him
you're
out
up
here.
to Biden, and it's not. It's the people that surround him. They are seriously radical left Democrats.
Get them all out of
And
here.
they're very dangerous, and the offenders are very dangerous. And they'd be running all over
Obama
the
put 'em
state
here.
only by
That's what did
voting
USA
for
with
me.
Somalians.
Are you going to say,
Fuck
but
that
I hate
shit.
to say this, I did it with your iron ore, I did it with some other things, and I'll do it for you again. I'll do it for you again, but if you vote for me, I'm the difference and I'm the wall. You know the wall that we're building on the southern border? I'm your wall.
Yes. Yes.
Between the American dream and chaos, Joe Biden is wholly owned and controlled by the left-wing mob. He has no clue where he is. This is not a sharp guy. Years ago, I said to a certain senator who I was very friendly with, a Democrat, who's the dumbest senator? Who's the smartest senator? He gave me a name for the smartest. I said, who's the dumbest? Oh, Joe Biden. You didn't know that? That was 25 years ago. That was in prime time. This is no longer prime time for Sleepy Joe. And they do disinformation. They make things up and they make commercials. They make things up. I've never seen anything like it. Everything they make up. First of all, I'm the one protecting your Social Security. They say Trump. Remember 4 years ago, they used to say, oh, Trump will get rid of Social. I have protected your Social Security. They're going to destroy your Social Security. Another thing, Big Ten football. Did I do a good job?
Yes.
Your team better do well. You're on the spot. They better do well. Are they going to do well this year? I think so, right? But I brought it back, but I saw an ad. You know why I did it, actually? It sort of energized me. Sleepy Joe did an ad that I was against football, that I was against Big Ten football. Give me a break. I was against it. When I saw the ad, I said, what's the problem with Big Ten football? They said they're not going to open. Why? And they say, you know, some stupid reason. I said, these are strong, young people. They're going to do great. Let's get going. I called the commissioner, Kevin, good guy. And we sort of started something, and we got it rolling. And we had big opposition from a few of the Democrat states and governors, you know. But we rolled over the opposition, and you have Big Ten football. Congratulations. Congratulations. When the far left rioters rampaged across Minneapolis, and they rampaged across your state, how about your police department? Let's just run for your lives. And it's not their fault. They were told to do that. You have a good police department. You have good police, but they're not allowed to do their job. No, they're not allowed to do their job. Remember that? They were told to leave the precinct, leave it. And then they knocked the hell out of that precinct, didn't they, huh? He had a great mayor, really, it's a real powerhouse. Remember, did you ever hear of a man, Fiorello LaGuardia? Did you ever? I don't think that happened with him, New York. I don't think it happened with Rudy Giuliani, did it, huh? What a great job Rudy did. You realize, you know, Rudy's just now really being appreciated. People forgot how good he was as a mayor. He was a great mayor. Joe Biden called the peaceful protesters. He said these are peaceful protesters, as opposed to sending in the National Guard. They didn't want the National Guard. Joe Biden said, you shouldn't send the National Guard. And this went on day after day after day. I pushed, and I got it approved. The National Guard went in. It ended within, what do you say, half hour? It was about a half an hour. You wouldn't have Minneapolis. You better remember this when you go and vote, and your voting starts tonight, please.